Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is community empowerment and the criminal justice system. And we have to talk about efforts to empower the community to become much more aware of what is going on in the criminal justice system. Pastor Kevin Walker, who has been with us on a number of occasions and who has made a tremendous contribution to this particular show dealing with the criminal justice system. And with Kevin Walker is Mr. Jerry Buckner. Mr. Buckner has been with us on another occasion, and he has given us some very, very important information in reference to efforts to deal with the criminal justice system. And let me welcome both you and Pastor Walker and Mr. Buckner to the show this morning, and to say that I don't think that either of the two of you need any introduction to our audience, because they've had an opportunity to see both of you, and especially you, Pastor Walker. You've been on many, many times with us, and I think that you've got a whole array of information going back maybe, 12 or 15 years.
Long time.
Dealing with this particular show, and we're certainly delighted to have you with us. Why don't you give us some statements in reference to who you are, and our audience, as we indicated, is aware of that, and then Buckner will give us some short statements in reference to his background and et cetera.
All right. Well, I'm Pastor Kelvin L. Walker. I was born right here in Nashville, Tennessee. Born and raised here. Went to public schools here. Spent a little time at TSU. Didn't quite follow all the rules of life like you're supposed to. Raised in a good family, of course, but at the same time, I had my own thought processes. Ended up caught up in drug addiction. Ended up incarcerated in the Tennessee State Prison system for a period of time, and now I'm out. I'm pastoring a church, and I didn't get saved and converted while in the prison. I came out of the prison system the same way I went in, unreformed, a little bit smarter book-wise and stuff like that, but I was still unreformed and unregenerated, and just got caught back up again, and my drug addiction continued. And then God finally, in 1986, he delivered me from it all on August 24th, 1986, called me directly into the ministry with a desire and a passion to reach back out into the society and to bring up and out of that same situation and out of that same condition that I once spent many, many years of my life, over 17 plus years of my life in active drug addiction. And and then being incarcerated in the prison system for about 5 years total of my life. So, and that brings me to who I am today and where I am today, and my focus here today in terms of how to reach out into the community and help those that are still lost.
And of course, Jerry Buckner, you were with us earlier, but give our audience some information in reference to who you are.
Yes, my name is Jerry Buckner, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, east side of Nashville. Me as well, I was caught up in the prison system for 22 years, but as I returned back to society, my pastor gave me a second chance. I work with Cafe Hope to help ex-offenders to transition back into society, help them find jobs, help them get their GED, and et cetera.
And so in a real sense, Pastor Walker, we can say that there's a real need to deal with some of the issues that we're talking about today, and especially dealing with folks who have been in prison and who are now out and things.
Oh, absolutely, Dr. Haynes. But before I even say anything concerning that, just to acknowledge who your pastor is, to the listening audience, because not every pastor is actively involved in giving that second chance, and I think it would be good that people know who the pastors are that got a heart for people like that.
Well, my pastor's name is Sam Kirk. He's the founder of Youth About Business, Lord House Ministry. He believes in giving each and every one a second chance.
And that's the idea of a second chance.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what's needed. That's what people who are incarcerated, that's coming back into society, they need. And that's why we're here today, Dr. Haney, to discuss some of these things about how to empower our community, equip our community, so that our communities can be ready to receive and embrace individuals, both male and female, as they return to society from the criminal justice system, from the prison system, because they're coming back. I mean, without a doubt, 90-something% of the people who are incarcerated are eventually at some point released from the prison system.
And during the last few seconds that we have before our first commercial break, and so we're saying that there's something that the community should be able to do in order to assist these individuals. I think we did something with you at one time called Help Me, I'm Coming Home.
Absolutely,
You,
yes, sir.
and that's still, you're saying that still holds true, that these individuals are going to come home, but for the most part they're going to find some difficult problems because people don't want to greet them with open arms. Is that what we're saying?
Absolutely.
And so now, during the second segment, we're going to come up with some ideas as to how the community might work together in order to greet these individuals. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.